I would like to call to order the regularly scheduled board meeting of the Paris Union School District Number 95 Board of Education for Monday, May the 4th. Let the record show that all members are present. The voting sequence for this meeting is as follows: Idle, Isaac, Sanchez, Tuttle, Bailey, Albert, and Davis. Audience to visitors. Is anyone in the audience like to address the board?
My name is Terry Elston. I'm here on behalf of the PEDCO board, and I want to let you know that I will be attending both school board meetings tonight to share some information with you. PEDCO is shifting our primary focus from job creation to workforce development. Our local employers are asking for our help in building a skilled workforce. So we are working at strengthening our relationships with local manufacturers, Lakeland College, our city and county government units, and of course, you, the local schools. We believe the local schools are the hope of our communities in providing students who can meet the demands of our local manufacturers with the skill sets needed. We believe that having an extensive, challenging vocational training will lead to an exciting career choice and not just a job. We believe the benefits to the school will be that we will increase your graduation rates, lower your dropout rate, and raise the median income for all who enter the workforce. We look forward to working with you closely to develop the curriculum in partnership with Lakeland to meet the needs of our students and our employees. I recently attended a workshop on workforce development at Lakeland College, and Josh Bullock recommended that all schools have a copy of the Pathway to Prosperity that was written by the Harvard Business School, so I have a copy for the superintendent and for each one of the board members. We thank you, and we look forward to working with you in the future to develop this workforce, and our manufacturers thank you as well.
Thank you, Terry.
Great focus.
Anyone else like to address the board this evening? If not, we move along to the consent agenda. In your package, you have minutes from the April 13th meeting, a list of bills, and the March treasurer's report. Does anyone have any questions on the consent agenda this evening? If not, entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Idle,
Yes.
Isaac,
Yes.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Tuttle,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Calvert,
Yes.
Davis is yes. Secretary's report. I guess move on to the reorganization of the
Yeah.
board.
We're there.
Okay.
Can't listen up.
Do you want to read the vote?
You can just say you have the canvas in front of you.
Yeah, everyone has seen the canvas of the votes of the last election. Do we have a motion to approve the votes?
So
Second.
Idle,
Yes.
Isaac,
Yes.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Tuttle,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Calvert,
Yes.
Davis is yes. And I'm going to adjourn the meeting. Signed, aye. I'm getting out of here.
As Chairman Pro Tem, we will now swear in the new school board members. So we need the new members to come forward.
It's not really
I'll come around.
Yeah. She gets a picture.
Has to do that, but you also.
Yeah. See, you're up there. And Amy. Recorded.
Okay.
I got a bad leg.
I will read and you may repeat after me. I will ask you to state your names. Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of member of the Board of Education of Paris Union School District Number 95.
Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of member of the Board of Education of Paris Union School District 95.
In accordance with the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and the laws of the State of Illinois, to the best of my ability.
In accordance with the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the State of Illinois, and the laws of the State of Illinois to the best of my ability.
I further swear or affirm that I shall respect taxpayer interests by serving as a faithful protector of the school district's assets.
I further swear or affirm that I shall respect taxpayers' interests by serving as a faithful protector of the school district's assets.
I shall encourage and respect the free expression of opinion by my fellow board members and others.
I shall encourage and respect the free expression of opinion of my fellow board members and others.
Who seek a hearing before the board while respecting the privacy of students and employees.
Who seek a hearing before the board while respecting the privacy of students and employees.
I shall recognize that a board member has no legal authority as an individual, and that decisions can only be made by a majority vote at a public board meeting.
I shall recognize that the board member has no legal authority as an individual, and that decisions can only be made by a majority vote at a public board meeting.
And I shall abide by majority decisions of the board while retaining the right to seek changes in such decisions through ethical and constructive channels.
And I shall abide by the majority decisions while retaining the right to seek changes in such decisions through ethical and constructive channels.
Congratulations.
Get up, they can take a seat. I don't know who I got there, it doesn't really matter. You can see, because they're gonna give you a plaque now. Yeah. Oh, so you gotta get up here. Right, Kevin just went there to sit. Put it out there, Kevin. Yeah. Say your name back here, Kevin.
We would like to present to Kim Calvert to honor your dedication and service to the children of Paris from District 95. Congratulations.
Take the plastic off the.
We'll keep that for next time.
Okay, there you go. Might be a little shiny.
Very much, Sharon.
Okay.
Thank you.
And this next person has been a mentor and inspiration to me, and I've sat beside him for a long time up here. Sorry to see him leave. To Thomas M. Davis, in grateful appreciation for your many years of dedication and service to the children of Paris.
Denise didn't get one.
Okay. Thank you.
You want to say something?
Well, I'd just like to say that I gotta be careful not to get emotional. Although I do crack up or get emotional at the supermarket grand openings. 14 years went pretty fast. Connie, I can't look at you. District 95 is so fortunate to have such wonderful teachers, administrators, support staff. The kids in this community are so lucky. Cindy, Kevin,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. John, Amy, Neil, Tom, Steve, it's been a privilege and an honor to serve with you. And I wish nothing but the best for District 95. Thanks.
ask for nominations for position as board president, and I will nominate Tom Tuttle. Are there any other nominations?
I'd like to nominate Steve Idle.
Steve Idle is nominated. Any more? Okay, the nominations will be closed. We'll have a roll call vote. And Member Isaac is first.
And we just,
Vote for one together.
okay, Steve.
Okay, Member Nopel,
Steve.
Member Mathis,
Steve.
okay, Member Sanchez. Steve. Member Tuttle, I'll vote for Steve. Member Bailey,
Steve.
Member Idle.
I'll vote for
Yeah.
Okay, Steve Idle is the new president of the board. Okay,
And then Steve would ask for nomination of vice president.
yes.
Yep. Yep.
I assume the meeting's still open.
Yes, we're just going into our, you're gonna nominate the other offices and go through this and then we'll go right away.
I will ask that the nominations be open for vice president. Any,
I nominate John Sanchez.
second?
Don't need a second.
Okay, all right. Any other nominations for vice president? Declare the nominations closed. Yeah, but I gotta go, do we have to take a roll call now? Oh, we don't have to
No,
do it?
you declare,
Okay, so we're just declaring the vice
Or you
president.
can raise hands, you could, but unless anybody objects.
Yeah,
Vice
nobody
president.
objects. John is the vice president.
There you go, John.
Congratulations, John. Okay. I would ask for a motion to set the compensation for the secretary of the Board of Education. The board secretary does not have to be an elected board member, and the board can pay up to $500 per year to compensate the board secretary. It has been customary in District 95 to have a board member serve as a secretary without compensation. It should be noted that the compensation must be set before the election of the secretary. As you know, Evelyn assists the board secretary with the clerical duties of the board. Would anybody like to nominate a secretary of the board?
before we do that, Steve, we have to decide if there'll be compensation.
Okay, I'm sorry. Will we decide?
I move there will be no compensation.
Been moved and seconded to be no compensation.
Show of hands.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. No compensation. Thanks, Tom. All right. Now the nominations are open for a secretary of the board.
I nominate Gino.
Second? Do I have to second it? All right. Any other nominations?
I move we close.
Motion has been made to close the, need to vote on that?
No.
Okay.
We revisit that $500.
No.
No, no.
To me, it's three terms.
Three terms I haven't paid yet.
Okay, all in favor of Beal?
Aye.
All right, Beal is the new board secretary. Congratulations, Beal. Thank you. I would ask for a motion to set the compensation for the treasurer of the Board of Education. It has been customary in District 95 to have a board member serve as a treasurer without compensation. After a motion has been made and seconded, the board president will ask if there's any discussion and take a vote. Do we need to vote on the compensation first? Okay. Any motion to set the compensation?
I move it be zero. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. whoever's working next will be working for free. Motion has been made and seconded. Each member, please, the board will ask for a nomination for treasurer for the school district. I nominate Amy Isaac, I said nominating. Second. Any other nomination?
I move to close the nomination.
Okay, the nominations have been moved to be closed. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, congratulations, Amy. I will ask for a motion to employ an attorney. Currently, the district is represented by Robbins, Schwartz, Nichols, Lipton, and Taylor. After a motion has been made, second, the board president will ask for a discussion and take a vote.
I move we employ the same group.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Connie, you're the one that deals with it mostly. Are you satisfied with the situation there?
More than satisfied.
Okay. Do we need to take a roll call vote or,
You might need a
Probably.
roll call vote, just to be safe.
and,
Here's the deal, this is a different.
Yeah, there's a list of the way to order.
thanks. All right. Isaac,
Yes.
Nopel,
Yes.
Mathis,
Yes.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Tuttle,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Idle is yes. I'll call for a motion to set the board meeting dates and agenda format. The board meeting dates have been established as the first Monday of every month in the central office, beginning at 5 p.m., and that closed sessions are held either before or immediately following the board meeting. Anybody like to make a motion to approve that? Cindy,
Second.
seconded by John.
I do have a question. Connie, don't we have the right to have executive sessions during, it doesn't
You do,
say
at
that.
any time, we always just worded it this way, but if the board ever says, no, you're in the middle of a meeting because of a parent concern or something, you have that right to do so.
Okay. Isaac,
Yes.
Nopel,
Yes.
Mathis, Sanchez,
Yes.
Tuttle,
Yes.
Bailey. Yes. Idle is yes. I would ask for a motion and a second to adopt the Roberts Rules of Orders for conduct of meetings, and that the provisions of the charter will prevail, except that the order of business shall be as follows, according to this agenda format that has been established.
So moved.
Moved by Tom, second.
Second.
Second by Amy. Isaac, in discussion? Sorry, I'm a rookie. No discussion? Isaac, Nopel,
Yes.
Mathis,
Yes.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Tuttle,
Yes.
Bailey, Idle, yes. I will call for a motion in a second that the policy, rules, and regulations of the Paris Union School District 95 become the official policies, rules, and regulations of the Board of Education.
So moved.
Moved by Sanchez,
Second.
second by Nopel. Isaac,
Yes.
Nopel,
Yes.
Mathis,
Yes.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Tuttle,
Yes.
Bailey? Yes. Idle is yes. I will ask for a motion and a second authorizing the resolution designating depositories. A copy of the resolution is included in this packet. Does anybody need to go over that? Do we need to, has everybody read their packet and know what we're talking about? It's the one that designates the Edgar County Bank and Trust, First Bank and Trust, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Paris First, and Illinois School District Liquid Asset Fund.
So moved.
Second.
Second by Ms. Isaac,
Yes.
Nopel,
Yes.
Mathis,
Yes.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Tuttle,
Yes.
Bailey.
Yes.
Idle is yes. I will ask for a motion and a second authorizing the superintendent to act as the official agent of the Board of Education. The following motion is suggested. Who wants to move it? You want to do that?
You want me to read?
Yeah, okay, so it said this is.
Yes, yeah, okay. I move that Connie Sutton be authorized to serve as the official agent of the board and represent the board and district on all official matters in accordance with board policy and the statutes of the state of Illinois.
So moved.
Second?
You need a second.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isa,
yes.
I'm sorry, any discussion? Isa,
Yes.
Nopal,
Yes.
Mathis,
Yes.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Tuttle,
Yes.
Bailey,
Yes.
Idle is yes. I will ask for a motion and a second authorizing the superintendent and the secretary of the board to begin the preparation of the proposed budget calendar by January 2015, and a tentative budget for the beginning of the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2015, to present the tentative budget to the Board of Education at the second regular meeting, September 2015.
So moved.
Actually, we're gonna, can I correct that? We will
Yeah.
present the tentative budget in August, and we will adopt the final budget in September. Just to clarify this was,
We present it in August.
yes, the tentative budget will be presented in August, and it will be adopted in September.
Any discussion?
We need a second.
Need a motion, don't
Well, I made a motion.
I'll second that.
I'll move to accept the amended motion.
I? Isa,
Yes.
Nopal,
Yes.
Mathis,
Yes.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Tuttle,
Yes.
Bailey, Idle is yes. The board president will ask for a motion and a second that the attached resolution establish the impress fund be adopted. A copy of the resolution is included with the memo. Any discussion?
What is that exactly?
The impress fund is an account that basically Evelyn deals with, where there's so much put back each month for like referees and coaches that they have to still send in a purchase rec, but it's something she can write directly out. You still get receipt of those, but it's an access that she has without going through, I think it's capped at what?
It's 10,000, we have 100 in pay cash.
Yeah.
So we have 10,000 in that fund, and that's all we can write out of it?
Right, yes.
Even though we wrote $43,000 already this year?
Monthly.
No,
Oh, that's
monthly, we
monthly.
write 10,000,
10,000.
yes.
I'm gonna say that's,
Well, we would have balanced it. Now, each month, and that
so it's
covers.
basically the impress fund is $10,000 a month,
Right.
not just $10,000.
Right, no,
Because I didn't read that in there. Do we need to amend that to read month?
you can say, we can just amend the motion to 10,000 a month.
Really, what
There is no motion.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
we're discussing it at this point.
yeah, we can put that in there, that it's per month.
Okay. I would entertain a motion to accept the resolution establishing the impress fund.
So moved. I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yes.
Thank you. Nopal,
Yes.
Mathis,
Yes.
Sanchez,
Yes.
Tuttle,
Yes.
Bailey, Idle, yes. Okay. I guess it's time to turn it over to you.
Well, actually, you could even ask the cooperative board, if there is any interest from anyone. We had, we usually at this time when we reorganize, we ask board members who are currently serving if they or somebody else would like to serve on the co-op board. We know Steve will be on that board because the board president, and he would take Tom's place. So Beadle's on it currently, and Tom Tuttle, and I don't know if
Is there a 2-year term limited basically that we try to go by?
this is everything we ask. It could be whatever you want. There have been members on it, have been on there a long time. It just depends on if anybody here has an interest. and would like to serve on that.
Yeah, I filled Doug Hassler's thing. I always understood it was like 2-year appointments, so I took his place, so I'd like to remain on there. To at least fill.
Do we need to discuss this as a board?
And you may want to do that.
To
and
find
we-
out the feeling that 2-year limitations are not the 2-year limitations, or what's?
There's not really a
And it
limitation.
really needs to be kind of in a policy.
There really isn't a limitation, I know, and I can't speak, but I think, I talked to Dave a little bit about this, I think like some, and maybe Paul or something on the press, he may have been on there for years. I think it's kind of up to you as a board, and if people say, hey, I'd like my turn, I don't think anybody's gonna, be upset, or if people who are serving say, I've served mine and I'd like to open it up for somebody else. So it's something, if you want to wait and decide or talk amongst yourselves, that's fine too. Now, Steve, you will be on.
Probably
so-
something we need to decide, then we'll know who the.
Our policy states that you will be on, but it really doesn't give a term limit. We always bring it up every election, every 2 years. But
Okay,
it's,
I will entertain, names of people who are interested in the position of board member of PCHS.
I'll look for my name.
Any other people interested in it?
I won't fight over it.
You don't have to fight right now.
I'll just say it.
We have, does somebody want to make the motion that we accept Beadle and John as our,
Tom, or Tom,
That's gonna say
you
what
interested in
Tom.
staying?
Are you still interested?
I asked him if he didn't say anything.
I didn't say I was.
Oh, I didn't know if you.
Well, does the board want to discuss this?
I just
Do we want
make
to,
sure that
do we want
it's an
the new
opportunity.
people, do we want continuation, do we want, does anybody have any opinions? Because I asked if anybody's interested,
Yeah,
and I didn't hear you say anything.
Yeah,
so
Tom, I'm sorry.
I didn't.
Okay, so you're
Okay,
not,
so-
so like Sam, you just,
I guess we're,
John
all right, would somebody like to make the motion that Beal and John be our other two representatives to the PCHS board? Somehow? Do we have to do that, or just?
and, I don't really know that we do, that you really have to do that, we just always kind of appointed, so you can take a vote if you want, but I think it's pretty much
I don't think so.
say aye or something, if you're approving maybe.
Then it's John Sanchez and Beal Bailey are the two representatives to the PCHS board.
And you.
And you,
And, are we ready for the
Yes.
superintendent?
okay, well, congratulations. You're the new board members, and new or elected or re-elected board members. Next, we have the amended budget, and you have that included in your packet. I spoke about it briefly. It will more accurately reflect the actual revenue versus expenditures, moving of the working cash into the ed fund, the corrected entry of the QZAB bond payment, and this will lay for 30 days for public inspection, in which time we could make changes to this amended budget. But at this time, and we'll have a budget hearing probably at 4:45 prior to the next board meeting, just a hearing to see if anybody comes and has any questions about the amended budget. So at this time, I'd ask the board to approve the tentative amended budget.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? I have some questions. When we started out in the assets, the estimated beginning fund balance, July 1st, 2014, line 3, should not those numbers be the audited numbers?
Are you looking at it? I guess that's why you're here for this one. Oh, you don't have it. She puts the numbers in the budget.
Page 2, line 3. I mean, it seems to me like we're gonna start out, we have to start out with our beginning fund balances that were audited at the beginning of last year.
I thought that's what those were.
That's not what I have.
Okay, so that's something.
My
I
audit
need to
shows
look
like,
at.
there's not much difference, but there's a slight difference.
Okay, I will look at what my records say.
So I think that needs to be,
Yeah, I've marked it.
okay. And, if I read this correctly, and please help me, we have, a total receipts or revenues of 11,015,767.
Oh, yes.
Line 11. I added those up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they don't add them up, they're crossed.
Yeah, that's why, and I think we need to understand what we're talking about here. And disbursements and expenditures, we're down here for, line 19 is total disbursements and expenditures of 15,157,000 for a deficit of 4,008,528. If I add, I'm trying to understand this. Now, I understand that we spent almost 25 or 2.5 million on the high school, but it's still,
Right,
It's still
because that's
coming
being
out.
reflected in there.
and we have
for
the
our
QZAP
bonds.
bonds, which are another 900,000,
Right.
so,
Mhm.
but it
That's
looks
right.
like right now, we're looking at a deficit of about 1.5 on the amended budget, if my numbers are anywhere close to correct. Is that deficit?
Deficit spending,
Deficit spending,
Deficit
it will be a
spending.
deficit.
deficit
Yeah.
spending,
It's
that's
deficit
your
spending.
expense
Well,
over your
we will
revenue.
have less money at the end of the year than we had when we started in July.
You're counting reserves though, you're not counting reserves. This is only counting what comes in for the year, what
Would you-
goes out for the year.
Would you explain to me what reserves are?
The reserves are the CDs, the money market
Yeah.
account, and the Illinois funds.
Okay. Okay, if we add that in at the beginning of the year,
Mhm.
and we add it back in at the end of the year, we will still be spending less than we are putting out. We'll be spending more.
By the time you
With
took
or
your
without the reserves
QZAP
in
one
there?
time,
Right.
and you took, yes,
Okay.
and our
I
capital
just wanna make
project at the
sure.
high school.
I just want to make sure I understand, because
Yes.
and according to my calculations, and they are subject to a lot of perusal, we are about 1.5 to 1.6 deficit through March.
If you're just counting the one-time QZAP that was there allotted for that, from what we spent,
That-
that's not
that-
where we're gonna end up end of the year. But yes,
Well, our amended one shows we're going to end up about $681,000 in the hole, or in the deficit. And to get to that point, again, these are my calculations, and somebody can help me out here. To get to that $681,154 deficit for the year, we would need to receive $968,000 more than we're gonna disperse in the next 3 months. And our average disbursements now are probably around $950 to $1 million a month. So does that mean we're gonna be taking in another $4 million worth of revenue in the
No.
next 3 months?
No,
So that number won't be correct
no,
then?
we will take in another million from the state, maybe a little more. And the expenditures mainly for the remaining 3 months are payroll.
Okay, and that's coming out of the ed fund, which is the largest,
Uh-huh.
and we can probably expect that to be pretty significant. I don't have that. That's revenue. Disbursements, ed fund is approximately 70% of our total.
Mhm.
And so we're looking at $700,000 in the ed fund for 3 months, which is another 2.1, and we've got 1 million coming in.
About,
So that's another 1.1 million deficit that we are looking at according to my calculations.
I don't know, all I know is if you
Could
look on page
I review
3.
this budget with you, and maybe you can help me before we
Okay.
vote on it?
I think We need to vote to
You're
amend,
not
because it's,
voting.
Okay.
yeah, or just to let it
We're
lay.
not, we're not
Any
accepting.
of
You're not
changes
accepting
can
it
be
this way.
made. You're not accepting the budget.
Yeah,
And anything that would change from what we put in to the different line items that does the calculations will then be audited and corrected by our auditor as well. But you're just voting now to let it lay. You obviously have a lot of questions about it that we need to come in and talk about, so it very easily maybe could change between now and the 30 days when you're asked to vote on it.
Okay, if it does change, do we have to let Lynn know the 30 days?
No.
no,
Okay.
We have a hearing before the board meeting, and we will
address any.
address
changes.
any changes that have been made.
Because I have concerns that we're probably, I need to have a better understanding of this before I vote to approve it.
Right, before you vote to approve it, we will let it lay, and you'll be able to come in
Okay.
and talk about it.
We have a motion and a second before the board to approve the amended budget to lay for 30 days.
That's all.
Is that what?
I made that motion.
Yes, Tom made that motion.
Second.
All in favor, Isa?
Yes.
Knopfel?
Yes.
Mathis?
Yes.
Sanchez?
Yes.
Tuttle?
Yes.
Bailey? Yes. Idle is yes.
Okay, the next
Sorry
item.
it takes so long.
No, that's fine. The next item is a resignation. You have included in your packet a resignation from Ashley Fenolio, the Mayo Band Director. She indicated she's accepted a position in another district and will be leaving at the end of the current year. I'd ask the board to accept the resignation of Ashley Fenolio. You've already posted for that as well.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we accept the resignation of Ashley Fenolio. Isa?
Yes.
Knopfel?
Yes.
Mathis?
Yes.
Sanchez?
Yes.
Tuttle?
Yes.
Bailey? Idle is yes.
Okay, next, you have included a list for Mr. Larson for the extracurricular assignments at Mayo for the 15-16 school year. I'd ask the board to approve his list of assignments.
So moved.
We have been moved and seconded that we accept Mr. Larson's appointments. Isa?
Yes.
Knopfel?
Yes.
Mathis?
Yes.
Sanchez?
Yes.
Tuttle?
Yes.
Bailey?
Yes.
Idle is yes.
Okay, the next is for the employment of a Title I paraprofessional at another for Mayo Middle School. Mr. Larson's asking to employ Kyle Anderson to fill the Title I
Kyle
paraprofessional.
Alexander.
Kyle Alexander, sorry. To fill the Title I position. I'd ask the board to approve this employment.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded that we employ Kyle Anderson to fill the Title I. That's it.
You said Alexander too.
I did say,
Maybe,
Aye.
so maybe we're close.
Knopfel?
Yes.
Mathis?
Yes.
Sanchez?
Yes.
Tuttle?
Yes.
Bailey? Yes. Idle is yes.
Okay, the next request would be for our summer school programs that we have offered every year. These are paid for through a grant through the Quasi Stafford Trust. This time I recommend the appointment of Cindy Barbie for summer speech, Joellen Henson for social work, and Cheryl Redmond for art, with Mary Frizz as an art aide. I'd ask the board to approve this employment.
Second.
Been moved and seconded that we employ these people for their various positions. Isa?
Yes.
Knopfel?
Yes.
Mathis?
Yes.
Sanchez?
Yes.
Tuttle?
Yes.
Bailey? Idle is yes.
Okay, the next is for the working cash abatement. You have a resolution abating the working cash in the amount of $35,789.44. These funds would be transferred from the working cash to the ed fund. I would ask that the board approve the abatement of the working cash fund.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? We're not abating the working cash fund, we're just
No.
abating the funds in it.
Right, we're moving them over into the ed fund.
Okay. Isa?
Yes.
Knopfel?
Yes.
Mathis?
Yes.
Sanchez?
Yes.
Tuttle?
Yes.
Bailey?
Yes.
Idle is yes.
Okay, we have a fundraiser request. The Mayo cheerleaders are requesting to hold a fundraiser at the Mayo cafeteria the evening of May 22nd. I ask the board approve this request and waive any fees that might be attached.
So moved.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to accept the fundraiser request. Isom?
Yes.
Notable?
Yes.
Mathis?
Yes.
Sanchez?
Yes.
Tuttle?
Yes.
Bailey? Yes. Idle is yes.
Okay, we have a donation. This time I'd ask the board to accept a $250 donation from Connie McNary. She'd like that applied to the Mayo STEM Lab that we discussed at the last meeting, so.
Move to accept.
Been moved and seconded to accept the donation. Isom?
Yes.
Notable?
Yes.
Mathis?
Yes.
Sanchez?
Yes.
Tuttle?
Yes.
Bailey? Idle is yes.
Okay, I only have one item of informational. We got a letter from the state board informing us that our Creative Center for Children has achieved the Silver Circle of Quality Recognition given out by the state board, so I just want to make the board aware of that. They come and visited this year and did a site compliance visit. And that's all of the superintendent's agenda.
Good job.
I'd like to, can I say something?
Huh?
This is kind of a high school thing, but anyway, Friday night, we're having a soft hop up at the high school. So an old fashioned one last fling, 71 band's playing.
We'll be in the old, in the gym one more
We're
time.
bringing in some guys from the Silver Tones and stuff that used to play up there in high school and stuff that wanted to come back to play, so it's 7 to 10. I think the senior class is sponsoring it.
Uh-huh.
And,
That'll be nice.
come on up, it's open to the public, it's free, everybody's all in.
Just enjoy it.
If
Jim,
you
one
want to
more
get lined
time.
up, the Jazz Cafe is going to be on at Mayo before that.
Okay. Friday.
For Friday, yes.
Thank you.
What time's that?
I believe it's at 7 o'clock.
Oh.
I don't know.
I can check my calendar.
7 to 9.
Is it Friday the?
Well, it's okay, ours runs till 10, we may go. Tell them afterwards.
They can run up there after the fact.
Maybe
Is
6 to 8.
it
I would think they would.
It's the
start
APT
earlier.
thing too.
7,
Yeah, 4 to
oh, it's
6,
7
I mean.
o'clock.
4 to 6 is APT.
7 to 8.
We really APT
It's
retirement
7 to 8.
Friday too.
Well, but that's
4 to
earlier,
6.
right?
Yeah.
4 to 6 is, oh, now I'll remind y'all that the
We're good.
APT
We're good,
retirement
you all
is
come up.
Friday, 4 to 6. So we have Randy Ann, and Seth Leslie, we have Tom Davis, Hunter Hammond, Calvin. Okay, yes.
Leave
So you
all-
got a lot to do Friday.
Leave all your liquor at the door. Do it like we did in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Buy slushies.
All right, continuing, any report of any committees? Public hearings or petitions? Unfinished business? Matters for follow-up? New business? Right to revert to prior order of business? No executive session needed? I'd entertain a motion for.
So moved.
Yeah. Isom. Notable.
Yes.
Mathis.
Yes.
Sanchez. Tuttle.
Yes.
Bailey. Idle, yes.